Hello and welcome back once again to Jeff Finnegan's Wake, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Finnegan's Wake to you one page at a time, one day at a time. It's a book by James Joyce. It was published in 1939 originally, although this edition that I have from 1961, something like that, it embodies all of the author's corrections, which I can totally tell. This is page 380. Here we go. Ears at the end of this age that had it from variance Katie Charette, that had it from variance Katie Charette's man for the bona fides of Blash White and Blush Red of the Aqua Sancta Liffey Patrol to wind up and to tells of all befalls after that to mocked majesty in the malincurred mansion. So you were saying, boys, anyhow, he what? So anyhow, me lumps and mumpos of the hoose and commons, after that to wind up that long to beckronickled get-together, thanks be to giving day at Glenfinnisk and Laval, the anniversary of his finst homey commulation, after that same barbecue bean feast was all over poor old hospitable corn and egg factor, King Roderick O'Connor, the paramount chief polemarch, and last pre-electric king of Ireland, who was anything, you say yourself, between 50-odd and 50-even years of age, at the time after the so-called Last Supper he greatly gave in his umbrageous house of the 100 bottles, with the radio beamer tower and its hangers, chimneys, and equalines, or, at least, he wasn't actually the then last king of all Ireland for the time being, for the jolly good reason that he was still such as he was the eminent king of all Ireland himself after the last preeminent king of all Ireland, the whilom jokey old top that went before him in the Taharin dynasty, King Arth Macmaro Coffinoff of the leathered leggins, now of parts unknown, God guard his generous comic song book soul, that put a poached fowl in the poor man's pot before he took his palliass with the weeping eczema for better and worse, until he went under the grass quilt on us, nevertheless, the year the sugar was scarce, and we to lather and shave and frizzle him, like a bald surging boy, buoy, and himself down to 3 cows, that was meat and drink and dogs, and washing to him. 'Tis good cause. We have to remember it, going through summer sultrings of snow and sleet, with the widows, Nolan's goats, and the Browns' girls' neats. Anyhow, wait till I tell you. What did he do? Poor old Roderick O'Connor Rex, the auspicious waterproof monarch of all Ireland, when he found himself all alone by himself in his grand old hand-we-down pile after all of them had all gone off with themselves to their castles of... And that's page number 380 of the book Finnegan's Wake. Have a lovely evening.